welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing fantastic. Okay, I hope you're doing really well. Welcome to foundation test 16. So into this video we're going to put in the Mina 3-in-1 foundation to the test, and I'm excited about this foundation because this brand opened about a year ago and they're situated here in Australia as well, and they cater to women of color, which is not something we see often. Okay, because us women of color here in Australia, we're often left out in chain stores and beauty brands. So I'm most excited about this video, and I have 4 of the darkest shade. Okay, so if you're interested in seeing a foundation test on this foundation, be sure to keep on watching this video. And before you click out this video, be sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and turn on that post notification so that we can be notified every single time I upload a video. All right, let's just jump straight into it. I don't want to ramble on too much. Let's jump straight into it. Alright, so as most of you guys know, this brand reached out to me recently and they sent me 4 of the darkest shades of foundations. And I feel, once again, Mina, I just want to say thank you so much for sending me these foundations, and thank you for giving us the opportunity to test it out, and thank you for bringing all your shades to Australia. Honestly, I am just so happy to know that there's a brand that includes everybody and not just, and don't leave out a particular group. Okay, so this foundation retails for $24.50 Australian dollars. I'm gonna put the rest of the prices on the screen so you can see it. Okay, all right, so this foundation comes in a 30ml frosted glass bottle, and it comes in this box. It will come in this box right here. So this foundation, they claim for it to be a 3-in-1 foundation, basically a primer, a concealer, and a foundation. I like to push things to the max, okay, which means I am going to test whether or not this foundation can also serve as a primer, which they claim for it to be. Okay, with that being said, I'm going to be priming only one side of my face in today's video, just to kind of see how that, you know, works. Okay, so from this end we have 220, 221, 222, and 223. So these are the bottles right here. Just look at how beautiful those are. It's so nice to see dark shades in Australia, to be honest. It's really nice. So right here we have 220, 221, 222, and 223. As you can see, 223 is quite red. 223 is the darker shade and has a red undertone to it. The rest kind of have a golden undertone to it. Okay, oh, and also because we're doing this video a little bit differently today, like basically we're priming one side of our face, I feel like it's best to just go ahead and use a beauty blender for both sides. Okay, so if you're interested in knowing whether or not this foundation blends well with a foundation brush, check the description box by tomorrow, because I'm going to wear the same foundation again tomorrow, just kind of see if it blends well with a brush. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I hope you guys don't mind this. All right, by the way, this is dammed. Okay, all right, so we're able to get it to a medium coverage. Okay, we're able to get it to a medium coverage. So I would say this foundation is more of a buildable coverage, so you can build it up, customize it to get your desired coverage. As I apply it, it just sets itself. It literally just sets itself. Like, it feels matte already. Not even demi-matte, not semi-matte. It feels matte, okay? So it blends out beautifully, and I think the shade match is really good. So I'm going to go in with the darkest shade, and I'm just going to kind of just contour my face with it, just kind of see. Okay, so that's 3 pump of the darkest shade. By the way, when I say 3 pump, this pump is not the same as other pumps on foundations, on other foundations that I've seen. Like, when you press a full pump, the quantity that comes out of this pump is not as much as the same quantity that comes out of pumps on other foundations that I've seen. Does that make sense? Yeah. Alright, so that's the about 3 pumps, or if we were to look at other foundations, this would be like 1 pump in other foundations. That's beautiful, guys, beautiful. Look at how natural my face is naturally contoured, naturally bronzed up. I really like that. I really do. Even though this foundation had already set itself already, because I use this foundation as a concealer as well, I am just going to go ahead and set my under eye as I generally would on a day-to-day basis. Okay, so for powder I'm going to be using is the Laura Mercier translucent powder in the shade medium deep, and I'm smiling because I just filmed the first impression on this powder, was it yesterday, 2 days ago, and I love it. I like the natural finish of it. So by the way, the first impression video will go up after this video. Okay, I know it's kind of backwards, but yeah, so just kind of clean it up a little bit. like I like the natural finish of this foundation. Everything just looks nice, you know. My blemishes are nice and concealed, not like full to the max concealed, but they are concealed. As you know, we're sitting on medium coverage. And all right, so now let's just record what time it is. Okay, so it is 7:30 right now. As of this moment, it's 7:30. So I finished applying this foundation at 7:30. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like finish the rest of my face because I'm going out today. I need to go get my nails done. I'm gonna go and service my car. I'm excited. So I'm just gonna go and put lashes on and whatnot, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is my face all done. This is what my face looks like. It looks good. Everything looks good. My face is medium coverage. No cakiness yet. It's a powdery matte finish, okay? Everything on my face is nice and set. By the way, I didn't use any setting spray at all. I was going to use setting spray on the side that I primed to because that's how I would generally do my makeup on a normal day. But I decided not to use any setting spray, okay? So just kind of see how this foundation is going to last on its own and to see if it's suitable for oily skin, okay? I will see you guys either throughout the day or I might see you at the end of the day. I'm going to try as much as possible to give you as long hours, as many hours as I can. If I don't give you guys the full 12 hours, I'm just gonna have to update the description box, but we're gonna see how it go, okay? We're just gonna see how it go. All right, so until then, stay luscious and stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back. Believe it or not, it's about 5:18 right now, so which means in about 11 more minutes or so, it'll be 10 hours to be exact that I've been wearing this makeup, and this is what my face looks like right now. I'm just gonna give you a bit of a close-up. All right, so as you can see, obviously I have oil on my face. I have oil on my nose. Guys, generally I start producing oil around 4 hours later. This did not start 4 hours later. This started like way later. This started around, I think, before I took a nap. I took a nap about 2 hours ago, so around 3 o'clock. Oh my goodness, that means around 8-hour mark. Oh my goodness. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blot. But guys, just underneath the oil, everything looks good. Guys, after blotting, dare I say my face looks exactly the same as it did this morning. Even my highlight is still popping, yo. And by the way, I went shopping at Priceline today and I bought this Models Prefer mineral powder, soft touch in Glow 2, and I swatched it on my face, and literally like it just stayed on the foundation. So you know, usually like there's some foundation that when you apply something on top of it, like later it starts to separate a little bit. This stayed the same. My face looks nice. My face looks put together. I can't see my pores though. Yeah, and as you guys remember, we only primed one side and we didn't prime the other. They both still look good. On the prime side, it looks like the foundation is separated a little bit more in my smile line than the side that we did not prime. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and like touch up, just kind of see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go in with the Laura Mercier just to see, okay? Girl, why do I look a little bit more almost doll-like though? I look more smooth right here. It's so much smoother right here. My pores are less visible, they're blurred. Love it. I love this powder. This powder is the bomb. Guys, my face looks much smoother. Can you see this? Focus on me. Can you see this? My face looks so much smoother. Or is it the camera? I'll see when I'm editing anyway, and I'll type yes or no here if it's the camera. Is it the camera? There you go. And there's the answer. My face looks so smooth. Alright, so literally going back to their claim, the claim for this foundation is really 3-in-1 foundation, a primer, concealer, and a foundation. It is that. As you guys remember, we primed one side of my face and did not prime the other. The side that I primed and the side that I did not prime, they look the same, except for the fact that the side that I did prime looked a bit more, the foundation looked like it was separating a little bit more in my smile line, just a little bit more than the side that I did not prime. And regardless of whether or not like this foundation contains primer, priming effect or whatnot, I would still always recommend you guys to use a primer with any foundation that you use, because I feel like a primer serves as a barrier between your face and the foundation, so you can protect your face a bit more as well, and also it can promote the longevity of your makeup or make your face look more smoother depending on what you're buying a primer for and the kind of primer you're buying. So I feel like whatever foundation you're wearing, I would always like recommend using a primer no matter what. So I'm going to keep using a primer with this foundation, okay? So this foundation, the claim for it to give you a nice flawless finish, it definitely did do that, and also claim for it to to conceal your imperfections and blemishes, it definitely did do that. My face still looks nice and flawless at the end of the day, and it's almost like, you know, and this is like 10 hour and a bit mark now, and I feel like I can still just bang and go out after I've just touched up using Laura Mercier powder. I can still go out and people will still think I just applied my makeup on, and that's what you want in a foundation. So who would I recommend this to? I would absolutely recommend this to every single one of you guys. All skin type. Dry skin, moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. Oily skin, this is great for us. Oily skin, this is great for us. So what would I rate it? I decided to change my rating system. Instead of 10, I'm gonna make it like a 5. So 5 would be maximum. This foundation will get a maximum. We'll get a 5 from me. I would give it a 4 if they claim for it to be medium coverage or full coverage, because this foundation isn't. This is beautiful coverage, and I just noticed on the website as well, they say it's beautiful coverage, so that's what it definitely is. If you go with like one swoop layer of foundation, you're gonna get a sheer matte coverage, but if you keep going, you're gonna build it up to get your desired coverage. And obviously, as you can see, we're sitting on the medium coverage, but my face is kind of faking a little bit of a full coverage right now. You know, it's faking a little bit of a full beat, honey. And it applies really well with the Bio Blender. And I'm going to test it tomorrow again to see if it applies well with the brush. And once again, I feel the need to say, like, it is absolutely gobsmacking amazing to know that there are brands here in Australia that's catering to women of color, that's literally bringing all the shades in their foundation that they've released without excluding a particular group, without excluding us women of color at all. And I went back on the website as well, and I noticed as well that the 4 darker shade they sent me is not the only darker shade they have. The dark shades actually start from 216. Can you see that? Can you see that shade right there? It starts from 216, 217, and then it goes down, and then we've got 220, which is one I've got, 221, 222, 223. Okay, it's amazing. Even though like the darker shade is the only red undertone shade they have that I know of. I don't know what undertone this shade would be, the shade 216. But for us women of color in Australia, like, we should be proud and we should be excited to see all these brands come up and tell us that they cater to us, and also we should be excited to see that they'll just probably gonna be more changes soon in chain stores. So let's just keep encouraging these brands to keep including us in their production and development. We don't want them to keep saying that, oh, because we don't buy makeup or because we don't fit into the majority, they're not gonna bring our shades. We don't want them to keep saying that. We want to show them. Let's show all these brands that, yo, we buy makeup, we're here, we buy it, so supply. Speaking of brands, I went shopping today at Priceline. I bought the Model Prefer Liquid Foundation. This is not my shade whatsoever, okay? It's lighter, and it's shade Cocoa. I'm like, girl, how's this Cocoa? How is this Cocoa? This ain't no Cocoa. But anyway, I just bought it because I want to test out the foundation in this brand, and also to kind of encourage them to bring more darker shades. You know what I mean? So let's keep doing our part. Let's keep encouraging these brands, okay? And once again, I want to say thank you so much to the manager of Mina for sending me these foundations. I really appreciate it. And now I know that these brands really do cater to us. It's amazing. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Every day you want to love yourself. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.